what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I will be doing a story time and a makeup routine, just like my everyday one. Today I will be traveling to go to Florida, so that's very exciting for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving if I had this posted around that time. But I just wanted to say before any video that I'm so sorry if you hear anyone screaming, crying, dying, laughing, blasting music, absolutely anything, because my family is very big, very loud, and absolutely doesn't give a crap that I'm filming a video right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Anyways, as you guys can see, I already did my face. Let's just go ahead and jump into my actual everyday makeup. Okay guys, story time. This story time happened about this summer of 2023. So me being a cute little person, we have this big friend group that I created, and I was just like, I have no friends. Let me just grow the confidence that would take me a year to grow, and make this friend group. So we make this friend group, and the friend group has like this big group chat. And so at the end of the school year, there's this guy in our one class, and he was like really quiet the entire school year. But then on the last day of school, and I'm not like overreacting. Literally, you can ask my friends. Well, you can't ask them, but like the last day of school, he finally opened up. Like that was like literally, and so I'm just like, okay. But anyways, because he opened up on the last day, my other friends added him to the group chat. Now, this guy, of course, me and my friends, female friends, have already went through every single boy in our entire school and looked at, judged, and just, broke down and analyzed. So this wasn't like a new thing. So we already analyzed this guy as no. So then, how this is my thought process. How you have you open up your phone and then you go to messages and you can scroll down and you have everyone's numbers and things like that, all their names. So that's how I wanted the guy on my phone. So I just text him a blank little message, literally not saying anything, just to get him on there, thinking, okay, he's just gonna ignore it because it's so random. And he didn't. So then Then he started texting me, and I was like, okay, started building up a conversation. I was like, okay, this is how we're living life. And so it turned to, that into texting every day, constantly. I just feel like our relationship was so online. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw each other a few times during the summer, but nothing really happened. So my best friend, I've known her for 2 years. So then one day, she texts, or we were on a call or something like that. The entire point is that she communicates to me that she likes this guy named. So I'm thinking oh yeah, that's really fine, perfectly cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. 3 days. 3 days after she tells me, she's like, oh no, I just got over this one guy. Let me not get on some other guy, And to make this a little easier, let's do names. My best friend's name is Emma. The guy that I was texting all summer, name is Micah, and I think those are all the important people that need to be named now. I started liking Micah, just the normal human brain. I started liking Micah, and it was no secret. I didn't keep it a secret. When I first started having this feeling, I was like, let me just wait it out, see if it changes. All the things. But you can't blame me. I talk to this guy every day, and he just said all the right things. Okay, so Micah. I start liking Micah. I have to tell my best friend. So, she's like, okay, I don't like this guy. So I'm like, okay. Then let's just 2 weeks later, it was a while later, I start full on liking him, and I tell anyone. I launch him. And so I don't tell him. I tell my friends. Because they're my friends. I'm not gonna keep that away from them. I'm just not that person. Let me describe this guy to you, y'all. He's tall. He's 6. He's over 6 foot. He's 14. Calm down. He's over 6 foot, brown hair, curly hair. Not like coils like mine, like you know, like my type of hair. Like Caucasian curly hair. Green eyes. Are you serious right now? Green eyes? Green eyes? The perfect smile. Perfect. Like no flaws, no nowhere. Perfect smile. And he plays football. Are you serious right now? You're gonna give me like basically my dream guy. Like, dude was beautiful. And one reason why I didn't like him in the first time that we would like analyze all the guys was because his shoulder, instead of his shoulder going out, they like drooped down, and he wore Crocs, and he didn't have the best style, and he had a long neck because of his shoulders were like going down, and he was tall. His neck was just like, I don't even know. Maybe it was long, maybe it wasn't, but to us, in the meet, I literally called him an ostrich. Of course, we had that 6th grade, 7th grade conversation over text. So this one night, Friday night, I was like, oh, do you like anyone? He was like, yeah, but sort of. And then he asked me, and I was like, yeah, but like, sort of. We literally just said the same thing. I never said this sentence, I like you too, or I like you, or nothing. After you said that, I was like, okay. And he was like, okay. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. This is where we are in our lives, I guess. I never said crap. He just knew. And I'm just like glad because I wasn't about to break it down for him. So then school comes on and school starts happening. So I only go to school Mondays and Wednesdays, okay? Now Micah does not go to school on Mondays, but he goes to school on Wednesdays. He's at school all day Wednesday. So that means that I'm going to see my crush, my mans, every Wednesday. Okay, this is where the juicy part comes in. Because I'm so done right now. I'm so done, okay? So Emma, y'all remember Emma, right? She likes this other guy. And this guy that she likes now, at this point of the story, she liked before, and he liked her before. And they had a whole drama llama thing, holding hands, and they didn't kiss, but holding hands, texting every day, doing all the things. Got in trouble with their parents. And then when school started back again, when I liked Micah, they started liking each other again. Both of them started liking each other. Texting, back to where they were doing before, except no physical touch. Like they didn't show it in like real life. This drama is homeschoolers. So don't think that there's no drama with homeschoolers. And me and my best friend both have our guy. So our first class, me and my best friend's first class is at 8 a.m. The first block is at 8 a.m., right? So we're in class, and we always sit beside each other, okay? So I'm doing whatever I want to do, blah, 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 just floating around. And I look over at her, and she's texting Micah. It is 8 a.m. in the morning. He has not texted me good morning. Like, he texts me good morning every morning, and then we chat, and then, we'll stop or whatever. But, he texts her good morning? So I'm just like, what is happening? What's going down, right? And so things like this pop up all the time. When I text him, but then he doesn't text me back because he's simply texting Emma, or I'll be texting him, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, oh, nothing. And then it takes him a while to reply or whatever, and I'm like, are you playing video games or something? He's like, no, I'm not. And then because of this happened all the time, I would text Emma and be like, who are you texting right now? And she was like, you and Micah. And I'm like, if I'm with Emma, I'll grab her phone whenever, do whatever I want to do. See him text her, but he can't text me back? Why are you texting my best friend just how you text me? Anyways, then I see him on Wednesdays, and I'm like, okay, that's my chance to hang out with him, blah, 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 blah. Heifer don't talk to me. So I have this other friend that gets into the equation. Let's call her Riley. How dumb do you have to be? How dumb do you have to be? Just see that that's not a problem, that you're texting a guy that's also texting me every day. If you're, okay, pause. If you're texting a person, because you might be a guy, if you're texting a person, and that person is also texting your best friend, just to like literally the same way, all the time, constantly, if you can fall for someone that texts you constantly, can't your best friend fall in love with the same person if they text that person constantly? I am so mad that this happened to me. I'm so mad. Especially out of all my friends, it's like my bestest of friends. Are you kidding me right now? And we had 3 of these conversations, and 3 of these conversations were, oh, do you still like me? Like, all the things, blah, blah, blah. So, the 3rd time we had this conversation, it was me. Most time he starts it, but this time I started it, okay? Because I just need the clarification that I can still like you. I'm like, so, like, do you still like me? Like, what's happening with that situation? And he has the audacity to go, oh, you still like me? That's so long. Oh, you still like, oh, you still like me? Oh, like, that's such a long time. Like, you're like, I'm not a, like, what does that even mean? No, shut up and tell me what that means right now. Like, what does that even mean? What am I supposed to say to that? No, I'm sorry. This is what I said to him. I said, oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll remember. Or, oh, I said next time I'll remember. Or, sorry I didn't like you for 2 weeks. Did you want me to like you for the summer? Then it came to a point that I needed my sister. So then I go to my older sister and she helps me have this conversation with him. And so because my older sister knows about him flirting with my best friend, she's like, oh my gosh, I literally hate this man. Like, we're gonna crush his soul. At the end of the conversation, he goes, oh, I really feel like I'm fumbling right now. Like, he knew that he was messing up. Because he was. And I don't think I brought up Emma. But, like, I'm glad that he knew. But, like, he's fumbling. He's fumbling real hard. Why would he mess around with 2 best friends? I'm so done with his face. I want sparkles all my face. And then, my friend, Riley? She texted me. She was like, bathroom, quick, like, run to the bathroom. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, something happened, right? So I literally run down the hallway to get to the bathroom. And Emma is in the hallway. But I'm like, you know what, whatever. So I'm like, stay there, like, do not follow me, right? To the bathroom. So I'm thinking that, like, Riley had, like, a whole mental breakdown. So, I walked in there, whatever, and she's like, there's drama about Emma and Micah. I'm like, oh my gosh, tell me, girl, like, what happened? So she was like, I was walking in the hallway. So Riley is telling me this. She's walking down the hallway to go to the bathroom. And Micah is, like, doing the whole little lean on the door, like, not trying to be cute or whatever, but, you know, like, leaning on the door, like, leaning, like, whatever, blah, blah. And then because he's, like, over 6 foot, everyone, all my girlfriends, like, shorter than him, of course. And Emma is standing under him, like, with her hands crossed, or, like, you know, like, looking up at him, like. I'm like, so you want to die? And she was like, and Riley was like, she was, like, standing there, like, oh, you make me so small, and, like, oh, like, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, that's what she saw. I'm like, okay. And the funny thing about this is that before, like, this happened, like, no. After school started and they started flirting in person and over text, I walked up to Emma and I was like, hey, so I don't really know if I can like the guy that I like now because some reasons. And then she goes, oh, like, I know why. Like, I know the reason. And I'm like, and she's like, you can trust me. Like, I do not like him. Girl. You know what? And this is the end of the story time. This is how this situation makes me feel. It makes me feel like, oh, queen. let me go. Let me go get your man's. You know how you got mine? Let me go get yours. Her man's had a little era of his life where he would wait for me to leave youth, wait for me to leave school for him to leave, like Queen. And it was like I was observing because it was me. But even if I asked other people to like, oh, watch what he's doing, they would be like, and my sister, she'd be like, oh, so this is happening? Like, this is what we're doing? Use fake confidence, because that's what I use all the time, because I absolutely have no confidence in myself or anything like that. So it's all fake. And it's not like my best friend's like not aware of the situation. She's aware. I walked up to her face and was like, this is what's happening. Like, I feel this way. And she's like, no, Queen, I'm done. I'm leaving. And it's funny because I'll put it in her face. A few days ago, I had a sleepover with her. I go, oh, has Micah texted you good morning yet? She goes, oh yeah, he just did. Like, and once I was at the sleepover with her and I figured out they were texting each other, I stopped texting him because I'm so mad. Anyways, but in conclusion, frick every guy in the entire world, even if they're your dream person and they're beautiful and gorgeous and stunning, not everyone can be. I hope you guys like this makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want updates on the situation, I will totally give it to y'all. I'm just like so mad. Okay, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I love you.